Hey milkers, happy Valentine's Day. Welcome back for another episode of the Cummcast. The beer this week is called Woot Woot Porter by Smocktown Brewing. By Smocktown Brewing of Greenwood, Indiana. Located in the heart of downtown Greenwood, Smocktown Brewing has revamped an old hardware store's speakeasy to create a solid lineup of beers, guest taps, and even handcrafted cocktails. The Woot Woot Porter was my personal favorite there and a rock solid beer, especially on a cold winter night. Everyone go check out Smocktown Brewing ASAP because this place is going to blow up quick. It was awesome. Great experience. Has an ABV of 6% alcohols. As always, please drink responsibly. And if you enjoy the podcast and content, please consider leaving a rating and review on whatever platform you're listening on. And if you want to support us in other ways, feel free to check out our merch store at thecummcast.com. Thanks for listening. Now let's get into the episode. Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Cummcast. As always, I am your fucking amazing host, Ryan, and joining me as always is Cody. Welcome back everybody. A minute and a half in the first F word. See how many we can fit in. Fuck. Alright, we already broke... Happy fucking Valentines Day. We already broke the... I hope you're lonely as shit like me. We already broke the sound barrier. We did. There's actually a tap room close to us that's having anti-Valentine's Day party. On Monday, which is pretty cool. I mean, if it's not for you, a lot of people like nowadays don't even celebrate like any holiday. I mean, okay then. I thought you were gonna say Valentine's Day, not any holiday. Well, some people see it's what is it? It's Valentine's Day, and there's what other holidays are there that they're just like, is Valentine's Day the only one? Hanukkah? No. Hanukkah's an actual holiday that people celebrate. No, I think St. Patrick's Day? Some people don't say... Groundhog Day? Groundhog Day, that's another one. That fucker died. Which one? He died. The one. They're on Punxsutawney Phil, like, number 12. They don't call him... Well, I mean, they call him Punxsutawney Phil, but they don't... He has names. I think this one was, like, Midtown Mike or some bullshit. Midtown Mike. And he died February 1st. Midtown Mike loves pastrami sandwiches and has a gambling addiction. Yeah, he died the night of, and they scrambled to try to find another one. Just go pull one out of the fucking out of no, they like out of the forest somewhere. I think they like train him and shit. Yeah, like that rat. Well, they should have backups. They should have backups. I think they do. They should have fat ass fucking backups in the ranks, filed. Chubby, fat-ass groundhogs ready to go. I think they might, but like every time that dude pulls it out, like it either bites him or fucking pisses on him or shits on him or something. How would you feel if you've not been picked up for 365 days and the one day you get picked up for 10 minutes and he doesn't even know how to hold you and you're fat and how do you take it? You got a stomach full of corn and shit. And some weird old man picks you up one day of the year. You're supposed to, you ought to be scared. You're going to poop or pee on him sometime. Well, I don't know how long this one lasted, but they can't live very long because, like, they're always fucking huge. Groundhogs aren't that big. I can tell you why they don't live very long. It's because they have diabetes. Groundhog diabetes is ravaging the population. They're going extinct. No, they're fucking not. Koalas are extinct. Koalas have gone officially extinct. I've seen that today in an article. Cool. Yeah. I mean, not cool. Not at all. Maybe we should start using them. Maybe they'd be more... Oh, koala will fuck your ass up. Koala will just rearrange your face into a freaking Andy Warhol painting. Drop bear. Yeah, the famous drop... Now, the drop bears... It's a myth. The drop bears... is it? It's a myth. Is it? There was somebody got hit, like a koala dropped on somebody. Like, it's fucking drop bear, mate. Something. Yeah. The bear dropped out of the sky. Oh, it's a drop bear. Because the drop bears look exactly like koalas. That's like if they called Superman Flying Man. Like, it's Flying Man. The same thing. There's a bear dropped out of the sky. And they called Batman Utility Man. Utility Man. You remember the show Blank Man? Troubled Childhood Man. Do you remember the show Blank Man? Yeah, with the movie, not the show. It's Marlon Wayans, right? It's both of them. Huh?
The Wayans brothers.
No, it's the dad. It's Marlon Wayans.
No, it's not.
Or no, it's not Marlon.
It is Marlon. Marlon.
No, it's the dad.
No, Marlon is Blank Man, and then the other one, I don't know. It's the Wayans brothers. I can't. Marlon and Sean, right there.
No, it's their dad. It
says right there,
but it's their dad though. Damon Wayans. Damon Wayans is the dad.
Okay,
and he's the one that plays Blank Man.
No, he doesn't,
because he's also Major Payne.
Oh, maybe you're right.
Yeah, he's the dad. Yeah, I think it's Damon Wayans.
Yeah, it is. Go up.
Yep. Damon Wayans. Yep, Damon Wayans in Blank Man. What was that? He was a plumber? What the hell was that movie? He was a plumber, and then he turned into a superhero, is that right?
This?
Blank Man,
He's a fucking nerd.
And then he turned into a plumber superhero. Right?
I think all he had was a plunger to kick ass, and that's all he had.
Hey, you dip a plunger in shit, nobody's gonna fight.
Somebody's getting infected.
Nobody's gonna fight a dude with a poopy plunger.
Somebody's getting infected.
Nobody wants salmonella.
Yeah. You bring like a pair of scissors and like slice somebody and then rub them with the toilet brush.
Is that what you do?
Infection. They die from infection.
Yeah. I sliced my finger pretty good doing the dishes. I was cleaning aluminum can to recycle it, and I actually sliced my Pringle
finger.
I actually sliced my finger pretty good, and it hurt.
Well, that's what you get for recycling.
It hurt pretty bad. That's what I get for recycling.
Yeah.
But it was I was just washing it to recycle, and it cut me really bad. It hurt, and then I didn't know how bad it was, and now it looks pretty bad. But I was like,
you don't pay attention.
People shouldn't worry about paper cuts. Worry about a damn tin can. Tin can will fuck you up.
You just don't pay attention because you cut yourself all the time.
I cut myself all the time.
Chopping onions.
So I used to cut I haven't done it in a long time, and I hope this isn't a dry spell, and it keeps I just hope it keeps on going, that I don't do it. But for about a year, I cut myself probably 5 or 6 times pretty bad. Like I was like, I had my finger my finger in a bandage for at least like 2 weeks.
Yeah, because you don't pay attention. Mandolins were made for fucking clumsy assholes.
Well, actually, this in 2020, that was like
the choppers, the fancy choppers that you just hit a button for unskilled fucks. That's why they made
So I cut myself. That was probably almost all of 2020. I just kept slicing my fingers. But 2021, I just keep breaking. In 2021, I just kept breaking glass. Anything I was making my lunch one day, and the handle of my lunchbox I take to work, it got caught on the handle of our coffee pot. And that thing just jerked right out of the coffee maker, and it just fell on the floor, just burst everywhere. I've dropped a couple of glasses, a wine glass. What else? There was a shot glass for some reason. For some reason, don't know who did it, but there was a shot glass in the sink on the garbage disposal. And when you specifically buy a sink strainer, the insert that goes in your sink, when you specifically buy it for that reason, and nobody uses it, and there's a shot glass in the garbage disposal, and you turn the garbage disposal on one day because you're like, oh, there's nothing in here, and you turn it on, and the shot glass just shatters inside the garbage disposal. Fun fact, if you've never done that before, garbage disposals break when there's glass in it, like hardcore.
They're made to, so
yeah, 100%.
They don't go flying and shit.
So I tried to get all the glass out as much as I could, and then I put in a maintenance request, and they didn't charge us for it. At least they didn't tell me they did. So I'm guessing they either found the glass and are charging me, taking my deposit away, or they didn't find the glass and they just fixed it.
Huh.
So, to be said, when we move out.
I don't have a garbage disposal. I have a dog. So I'll just brush shit on the floor.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Dogs digest glass pretty well.
Yeah. They're fine. They're like sharks. They like license plates and shit.
JK.
Yeah, don't poison your dog with glass.
No, 2021 though, it was breaking all types of glass all the time, and it just goes everywhere. And then the animals are like, "Ooh, did he drop food?" No, because food doesn't shatter. But yeah, it was like, "Oh, did he drop food?" And then you got to keep all the animals back. Cheyenne's gonna like come and help me because I'm on an island of no glass and I can't walk anywhere because I'm never wearing shoes in my house. You're not supposed to. Your home's your dojo, so you don't wear shoes in there. So, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like our neighbor, he just takes his shoes off outside and leaves them there for days. He left his shoes outside so long one time there were spider webs in them.
There was a basketball hoop out there for 2 days. No, 2 weeks.
No, that basketball hoop's still out there.
Oh, maybe it's still out there.
It's been about 2 months. Been about 2 months, buddy.
I guess
I don't know what he's waiting on. I don't know if he's waiting for the summer season to hang that bad boy up, but we don't have a basketball goal here.
I want to know what underprivileged kids he stole.
He's probably going to screw it in. He's probably going to screw it into a tree and just pretend it's a basketball.
He probably playing basketball in the house.
He go bank shot, and it just he's just banking it off a tree bark.
He probably be balling in the house.
Yeah, he left shoes out there so long. Like he leaves his shoes out there, and we know.
Is there still a fucking wagon wheel out there?
No, I think he got rid of that.
Oh,
I don't know. It's the weirdest decoration.
So if you saw an Amish man missing a wheel for his wagon,
but if you treat your home like a dojo and you take your shoes off out of respect for your house, have like a mud room or something, or leave them by the front door. You know what I mean? Like take them off and then take them inside. Don't leave them outside because we live in an apartment, so we don't have a porch. It's a fucking deck. It's a concrete slab that can join our apartments. We're right next to each other.
Raccoons.
Like everybody sees your shoes sitting out there,
Squirrels.
and we know when he has like friends over because there's like multiple shoes sitting out there.
Rodents.
But no, seriously, this past summer he left those shoes. I don't know if he just forgot them or he like leaves those shoes outside for special occasions and he has more shoes inside. It's contradicting. I don't know, but they were outside for so long that they literally had spider webs in them.
Maybe he's a clean freak.
It's insane. Maybe, but he didn't. If they sat out there that long to have spider webs in them, that's a long time.
He obviously didn't want them anymore.
That's a long... No, because he cleaned them out and, like, still wears them.
Oh.
It's fun. Creepy. It's creepy. Who wears spider shoes?
That man.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man wears spider shoes.
The dude who gets antique shit and pretends his fucking front stoop is a Cracker Barrel.
Maybe he's trying to be Spider-Man. Maybe he's trying to get bit on the toe or something.
I actually think he's
become Spider-Man.
He's a fucking serial killer.
So. He might be.
Well, I remember he had a girlfriend or some chick over one day, and then I've never seen her again. So she's probably dead. Just FYI.
I didn't hear any screams. So.
R.I.P. Strange. Like, yeah, it's because he fucking shoved a sock down her throat before he fucking just stabbed her.
Neighbors are strange. People are strange.
That fucking guy's strange.
But when you're a stranger, faces look ugly when you're alone.
Yeah.
Lost Boys.
People are strange.
Lost Boys opening song. Lost Boys opening soundtrack song. Yeah. Can't get any better than that.
So I hope your heart's not broken this Valentine's Day. I hope it's in one piece.
But let's be honest. Let's be honest. In the sheer amount of people in this world, somebody's going to get broken up with. Somebody's going to get broken up with on this day.
Probably.
Somebody's going to go out and buy like a 2-carat diamond ring that costs like $3,000 and be like, will you marry me? And be like, I've been seeing your brother or sister.
I've been seeing your brother.
That's how I think they talk. I'm gonna go live with him now. I'll move out by the end of the week. But he's my neighbor. Well, we'll see each other from time to time. I'll just take my time, move my stuff over. Yeah. Something's gonna happen. It's gonna happen today. Today's the day it's gonna happen.
Today's the day somebody gets fucked one way or another.
Or today's the day that all your dreams come true. It's gonna be a wonderful Valentine's Day or anti-Valentine's Day, whatever you're gonna celebrate. And it's gonna be a great day no matter what. Because you know what? You don't need that cheating bastard and or bastardette. You don't need them. You don't need them in your life. You don't need them. You got the Cummcast. That's all you need. The Cummcast.
It's a Monday. Everybody goes back to work. And we're here for you.
Yep.
On this lovely Valentine's Day.
We're here.
Don't we sound excited?
We're here. We will never abandon you on Valentine's Day. Will you be mine?
I'll never abandon you.
You can be our Valentine.
Because I'm just as lonely as you.
or as we've been calling it in the Cody Cummings household, Valentine's Day.
You got a fucking Valium? Give me one.
No. Valium. What do you need a Valium for?
Why don't you need a Valium?
Are you stressed? You have anxiety? You're drinking coffee. Maybe you should calm down on that.
It's half. I only drank half of.
That's what if you need to calm down, coffee's the worst thing for you.
I thought Valium is for everything.
Is it?
AIDS, herpes.
No, it's not.
STDs.
No, it's not.
Everything.
I don't even know how to spell it. I think, that's how you spell it. But yeah, we've been calling it, it's Valium. Valium.
Yeah, not VALUUM. How you fucking spelled it.
It says may treat acute repetitive seizures, alcohol withdrawal, delirium, alcohol withdrawal syndrome, anxiety induced anterograde amnesia.
So it can click your
So
memory
a lot of
back.
people use it for anxiety.
Yeah.
A lot of people use it for anxiety. Maybe that's... But we've been calling it Valentine's Day, like time, like the spice. Yeah, that's what we've been calling it.
Oh, it's just a muscle relaxer.
Value time. Is that what it is?
Everybody loves muscle relaxers.
Where does it say that?
Right there. Relieve muscle spasms to provide sedation before medical procedures.
Well, also anxiety, too.
Yeah, that's what a muscle relaxer does. It calms you down.
Somebody I work with said they take... What's that drug that you take to sleep?
Ritalin.
No.
Morphine.
That you take to sleep and you can't drink with it.
Madonna.
You can't, like, people... What's her face? Said the N-word with it.
Cher.
Not Cher. Roseanne.
Yeah, Roseanne.
What's it called?
Start with an R?
We just brought it up last... I know,
we did.
Last week's episode. Ambien.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody...
I was going to say anorexia, but
somebody
right.
I work with said they take Ambien to sleep. I was like... But they don't drink.
Ambien.
They don't drink. It's Ambien. But they don't drink. Like, they just don't drink. Never liked it. Never liked it. And I was like... And the guy's like, yeah, I take Ambien to sleep. I was like, it's a good thing you don't fucking drink. You'd be doing all kinds of stuff weird on Twitter or Facebook.
Yeah, because some people have
all kinds of weird shit.
Some people take Ambien. There was somebody talking about their husband. I think it was like a TikTok thing or somebody on a podcast. Their husband takes Ambien to sleep, but he also has like a glass of wine with dinner every night or some bullshit. And then like they would wake up and then there would be like food strewn all over the kitchen counters and shit. And he would go out there and eat like half a bag of chips and make a sandwich.
Why do they even give people that shit?
Ambien?
All the stories you hear about people like doing that.
Why do they give people Valium?
Like,
you can get addicted to Valium. You can get addicted to fucking Ritalin. You can
just like take some CBD or something.
Just smoke weed.
Know.
Smoke weed every day.
Some places weed's not legal, but just
doesn't mean you can't get it.
No, it doesn't mean you can't get it. But just take some CBD or some shit. CBD is very relaxing. I'm not gonna lie, it really is.
Roll yourself a joint, man.
If it's legal, we don't condone illegal things.
I mean, I'll condone anything.
No, we don't. We don't condone illegal things. But yeah, just take some CBD or do some breathing exercises. I don't know.
Prostitution's not great.
Do you really have to because Ambien's I feel like Ambien's like the heroin of the sleep drugs. Like you do all kinds of crazy shit on it. The dude literally runs through the house and eats everything in sight.
It's only if you drink though. If you don't drink, then nothing happens. It's only even this like I said, he had a glass of wine. It's any alcohol. Of course, alcohol fucks with everything.
Isn't that funny though? How they prescribe you? They're like the one thing you can do everything else, but the one thing you can't do on this drug is drink. You make a decision. You're going to take the prescription or you're not going to take the prescription. Do you like to drink? Do you not like to drink? If you don't like to drink, that's going to be perfect for you. If you do, maybe try something else. Maybe say, hey, is there something I can drink on? Or you don't take it and then you drink and then you turn into a fucking zombie monster who just runs around screaming the N-word on social media. You know? Like, you don't...
Yeah, I feel like she was faking it, though.
You don't take option A if it turns you into a creature of the night from fucking Hills Have Eyes. Like, you don't... Yeah, you don't take that. You have an option. You have options out there.
I feel like I feel like she was faking the funk with that, though. I feel like she actually said what she said, and she was just like, oh, I was on Ambien. I mean, you can believe her or not. It doesn't matter. But, like... Usually, if you're on Ambien, you don't really know what you're saying. And, like, what'd she say? She said that I think she was talking about Kamala Harris or somebody like that. She's talking about how she looks like Planet of the Apes or something like that. The girl from Planet of the Apes.
This is years ago.
Yeah,
we don't have to talk details, but
like if she was I feel like if she was on Ambien and was drinking, I feel like she said like more racist shit. Like if she was actually like that, not like that. She looks like one of the monkeys from Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe she was sleepwalking, having a dream about the movie.
But she's doing great now. Rosie's doing great.
Mark Wahlberg's in it.
And Kamala Harris is the vice president. So
yeah, I mean, it's great.
Woo woo.
Everybody wins. I don't even think that show did very good. The revamp of Roseanne, I don't even think it did.
Yeah, because they lasted 2 episodes and then.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's when it did happen.
That's why it probably didn't do very good.
It's okay. It's all right. She's doing good renown. I mean.
Yep.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
She's not dead.
2022 still.
She's not dead. Her career's dead.
Still
no,
young.
Not really.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it fucking is.
Okay.
What else has she been on?
But also, she's
got
enough money. She doesn't need to do anything.
Our careers still haven't popped yet.
That's
right.
Over Redenbacher.
Yeah.
I'm popping like over Redenbacher.
Yep. 1 pop every time.
This podcast has got to get way better if our careers are going to pop.
We're doing pretty good.
Are we?
Yeah.
We're doing great.
We got a couple hundred downloads last month.
Hey, couple hundred.
Cha-ching.
Thank you for everyone. Seriously.
India, you're not my new favorite no more. I don't know what happened. You gave up on us.
What is it, U.S. now?
I don't know. It's something.
Well, obviously it's not India anymore.
It's not India anymore because you fucked it up.
How's it not India anymore, but you don't know who the other lead is right now?
It's a mix.
Are we just having races? Are we just having like races to which country?
Yes, for my love. Yes.
For your love.
Yeah. Uh-huh. We are. Downloads for my love.
Downloads for Valentines.
Yeah, downloads. Damn right. Downloads for V-Day.
Downloads for V-Day.
Okay.
What?
Downloads win my love. That's right.
Yep.
And good reviews. So.
Yep, good reviews. And actually, if you listen to this on Castbox, you can't. I just figured this out the other day. You can't actually write a review on Castbox. No. So if you subscribe,
you just leave stars though, right?
Huh?
You just leave stars though, right?
No. Nope.
Really?
I've looked and you can't leave a review.
I feel like all Google shit, you can't do that.
No, you can't. I think Castbox. If you listen to us on Castbox, I think, and you want to leave a review, you should probably subscribe on Spotify.
I don't think you can do it on Spotify, can you?
Yes. You can.
So Spotify and Apple, that's it?
Spotify, Apple, and if there's something else, I don't know. But I think Castbox maybe gets its ratings from Spotify and Apple. That's probably where it ranks people. But you can't review on Castbox, but you can review on Spotify.
They might get it from
Apple.
Google Play. Because they might... I feel like they wouldn't get it from Apple. They'd probably get it from Google Play.
But if you listen to us on Castbox and you actually want to give us a rating and review, you will have to subscribe, listen to, I think, 1 or 2 episodes, and then you'll be able to leave a review. On Spotify, at least. You'll be able to leave a review. But the review helps us reach more people.
Yeah.
And the more people see us, I'm sure the more people will appreciate our content just like you do.
I mean, we're already in the
you're already the leads of the fucking Cummcast Pig Milker Army, so what do you want? You want a medal? You want some chocolate chip cookies? You got it, but you gotta spread the word. The good word of the Cummcast. Brothers and sisters, gather round.
And whenever we decide...
Hey.
Whenever we decide...
Oh, Dad. Oh, Dad. I'm going to stop there because that's the wrong scene.
Yeah, it is.
I'm a Dapper Dan, man.
And whenever we decide to do our mass suicide to go meet that fat-titted pig in fucking heaven, you'll be the first ones there.
Roseanne.
With us.
Jesus Christ.
That big fat-titted racist pig in the sky.
JK. JK, everybody. JK. We're just having fun. We're just having fun.
We were having fun like she was having fun, and then she fucked up. So we're going to apologize now.
No. Our leap of faith at the end of the road is just going to be, we're all just going to take Ambien. We're all just going to take Ambien and eat a bunch of fucking Cheetos and Funyuns and just clean out. We're going to buy like 3 refrigerators and we're just going to clean them all out, bro. Then we're going to take to social media and just say whatever we want and then live with the consequences later. That is our final send-off right there.
Do you think we could get canceled?
How?
I don't know, by shit we say. We've said some pretty
canceled
fucked up...
How?
Like cancel culture, you know. I don't think we're big enough to get canceled.
We're not big enough to be canceled, but if we ever do get big enough, you're going to have to calm down, sir.
Nah.
Yes.
Nah. What did I say?
Huh?
What did I say?
We could totally compile a bunch of stuff.
I mean, 2 years ago don't count.
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Ask Kevin Hart.
whatever. People make mistakes.
Just saying, man.
People make mistakes. We live with them. We own up to them. We apologize to them if necessary. And we move the fuck on. And everybody just fuck off.
That's right.
Everybody messes up.
Like they're trying to get Joe Rogan, but you can't.
You can't.
You can't.
You can't. Half of you could unsubscribe to Joe Rogan.
And it wouldn't matter.
It wouldn't matter. Jeff Bezos cheated on his wife, and he's still the richest man in the world.
Yeah.
Well, he was. He's number 2 now. But he was still the richest man in the world, and she took half of his money.
Yep.
And Bezos is not. He went to the fucking moon. He doesn't care.
He didn't go to the moon.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, we didn't.
He went to space.
He went to space. He didn't go to the fucking moon.
Wearing a fucking cowboy hat, and he does not give a fuck.
Yeah.
He doesn't care. He does not give a shit.
You think he got that cowboy hat from Amazon?
Huh?
Think he got that cowboy hat from Amazon?
I don't know. Arnold Schwarzenegger cheated on his wife with the maid.
An ugly maid. She was not pretty. He was not compared to his wife. Not compared to his wife.
He was in Expendables 3. And then he had a heart attack, but he's still going strong.
Attack?
Yeah, he did. He had a massive heart attack last year. Don't remember
maybe that's why he's vegan now.
That is why he's vegan.
And who the fuck lets horses in their house?
Huh?
Remember he had them 2 miniature ponies just walking around?
He got 2 of them,
like fucking cats in his house?
He bench presses them.
I bench press my horses.
I bench press my mini horses.
One carrot.
One's name's Nelly, and the other one's name's Gallop.
I forget what he named them. They were fucking weird names.
They were.
Horses love carrots, but I love carrots more.
But yeah, he had like a quadruple bypass or something like that. Had to be rushed for emergency surgery.
Probably all those gallons of milk.
And he had how many? He had 10 eggs a day, 12 eggs a day, something like that when he used to be
I don't know. He was I watched one of his things where he was talking about back in the day, like they said to get like your protein and stuff like that, like if you didn't have money, so it was eggs and milk. They would like chug gallons of milk and fucking eggs. And like that's what they had for protein and to put weight on, like to bulk up. It was just fucking milk.
It's an old bodybuilder hack, but the shit's not good for you at all.
No.
So a gallon of milk, like standard, is almost 2,400 calories. And protein is...
Look at the saturated fat. 73. Shit.
It actually doesn't have protein on here.
Yes, it... Oh, they're going to say it doesn't have protein. It said 5 more rows.
Right here. So protein, it has 123 grams of protein.
Mm-hmm.
Sugars, I don't think that's right. 194 grams of sugar?
Yeah, you don't think they put sugar in milk?
All right, this is standard milk that they add sugar to.
I just saw people are protesting now because chocolate milk has too much sugar in it. People are protesting that school milk has too much sugar in it.
Don't drink it, dummies! Stop drinking it!
Drink water.
Don't drink it!
You don't need milk, bitch!
Drink water!
Water's from the earth!
Yeah!
Milk's from a titty!
Drink milk at home, bro!
Yeah. Drink your mom's milk.
If you're gonna drink milk, drink like good quality milk.
Drink my milk.
If you sat one of those plastic gallons of like 2%, somebody told me they drink 1% the other day, and I was like, who the fuck drinks 1%?
It's water.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like skim milk. I understand if you have a lactose intolerance.
Don't drink milk.
Cheyenne has a lactose intolerance, but she gets whole milk without the lactase enzyme because whole milk tastes better. It just does. Non-fat Greek yogurt, get the fuck out of here with that nasty shit. Whole milk Greek yogurt. You still got the Greek. You still got the protein. The calories are a little bit more if you count calories. And it tastes way better. Non-fat anything, you're full of shit. Get out of here, dude. Get. You don't know what tastes good. Not at all. Chicken thighs? Fuck yeah, bro. Chicken breasts? Bland. I eat them, but I'm not happy about it. Give me a thigh, bro. Give me that fat. Give me that good, wholesome fucking dairy fat.
Chicken breasts are cheaper.
If you hand me 1% milk, I'll throw it in your face. I don't even care. I'll start a trend. Pig milk is whole.
If you hand me any milk but whole milk.
If you are milking that pig, it is whole milk. It is whole milk 100%. No additives or preservatives or added sugar, dude. Straight up. Nothing. 1%. That's stupid. You want to be 1%? You don't drink 1%. You are 1%.
You want to be a 1%er? Join a biker gang.
You want to be 1%er? You freaking listen to the podcast. That's it.
That's right.
Hey, 1% of the if 1% of the population listen to this podcast, dude, we'd be we'd be straight up golden. We'd have we could actually start a cult at that point.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, 1%. That's like a few million.
Whole milk at the haters.
Yeah. And when we get our new merch, we're actually working on in the works right now of producing a few new designs. And when we get those new designs, it's gonna be fucking dope. It's gonna be whole milk only. Yeah, that 1% bullshit, stupid. In fact, we're gonna be, hating on whole milk. We're gonna have like that red circle with the line through it for the 1%. That's what we're gonna have.
I think we might have an issue with like Hell's Angels or something. Huh? They call them bikers call themselves 1%ers.
Bikers don't know what podcasts are.
I think they do.
Do you think the Hell's Angels have a podcast?
They might.
Yeah.
Maybe. They're all nice now. I mean, they don't really kill people anymore.
What?
Yeah.
They fucking do?
They got their own charities and they ride for people.
Yes, and stuff they do.
No, they don't.
The Hells Angels don't ride for anybody but a Hells Angel.
They have TikToks now. They don't sell like cocaine and shit like they used to. Not that I know.
Yes, they do.
Never said they did.
What do they do for money now?
I don't know.
What? Car washes?
Maybe.
No, they fucking don't.
Fat, greasy old men.
braid your beard hair? No, they don't. Biker gangs? Yeah, they exist, and they still deal drugs, and they still do crime.
Nah, they're good guys.
To an extent.
They didn't used to be good guys, but they're good guys now. They're like soccer moms.
Now the biker gangs that are like ride for like poverty or ride for children or they ride for like cancer and stuff like that. Those are like biker gangs that like do good things. Those are just like
Hell's Angels. They do that shit.
When?
All the time. Look it up. Hell's Angel charity. Or are you gonna put so do biker gangs exist? Did I say the Hell Angel of the Year? There you go. Hell's Angels charity work.
While Hell's Angels have a reputation for being a dangerous gang, they do have some involvement with charities. Each year, they hold a toy drive. Okay.
Toys for Tots.
Okay.
Do
they still deal drugs? Yes. This is a front. Yeah, because you know what's in those toys?
What?
You know what's in those?
I didn't say that.
You know what's in those toys? Meth.
No, they're not giving meth.
Heroin.
Nah.
AA batteries.
Some of the largest donation efforts to give to children consistently each year. Ha, 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 ha. Fuck you.
Is that what this says?
Yeah, basically.
Hell's Angels in Fresno, California.
They partner with
every single bike in Walmart. In Walmart.
Yeah.
As one of many annual bike rides for kids held by groups across the nation.
Good guys.
People don't forget the shit they did, though. They still do it. Just because you do charity work doesn't mean you're not a bad person.
Nah. They're good. They fucking Uber Eats. They're DoorDashing.
Everybody does.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't want to DoorDash on a motorcycle?
They don't do DoorDash. They don't need to.
I bet they do.
They probably don't. Their job is the motorcycle.
If you're in California, you fucking get to ride your bike all day. And you fucking bring fat white people boba and Chinese.
No, motorcycle clubs like Hell's Angels, they don't really have that many jobs. Like, a lot of them don't work outside jobs. They work for the club. That's
you
their
don't
job.
know?
I'm just assuming.
If we have
in the day, it was.
If we have somebody who
ride by the club, die by the club.
A real motorcycle gang, not a fake one that you made up like with your work buddies, like an actual motorcycle gang, fucking email us at thecummcast.com. You probably won't, because we don't have badasses that listen to this show. We just have great people.
Yes, we do. Show. Yes, we do. We got badasses. We've got awesome men, women, children. No, hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully your kids don't listen.
I would say 12 and younger, no.
Scroll through your kids' podcast.
If you're 13, this show is for you.
Scroll through your kids' podcast app and you see our podcast on here, delete it. Unsubscribe, parental control.
No, don't delete it.
Yes.
No, put on auto download.
We're not held responsible if kids under the age of 18 listen to this.
They're better at the internet than I am.
Huh?
They're better at the internet than I am.
And hopefully you don't play this when you listen to kids. Most people probably don't play this because unless they're like on their way to work or something or by themselves or like they're getting ready to go to the gym or something like that, just because you can't play it for your kids.
I mean, if you do play it for your kids, cool.
I mean, they're going to hear it anyway.
We're celebrities to the kids.
No, we're not.
Uh-huh.
No, we're not.
Mm-hmm.
We're not a boy band.
I never said we were a boy band.
Then how are we celebrities?
To kids.
How?
Because we're awesome.
We're awesome.
Kids look up to people who cuss.
No, they don't.
Uh-huh. Bitch. Shit.
No, they don't. No, I don't think they do.
Butthole. Yeah, they do.
Butthole.
You didn't look up to somebody who cussed and smoked when you were a kid? Everybody does.
We don't smoke.
They don't know. They don't know.
Hey kid, you want a candy cigarette?
Yeah.
I did smoke those when I was a kid. All the time.
Who didn't smoke a candy cigarette? I thought your fat ass fucking ate them before you smoked them.
You can't even find them anymore.
Yeah, you can.
They're hard to find.
Probably Dollar Tree still sells them.
I bet Rule King has them.
Why would Rule King have them?
Rule King has everything.
No, all their candy looks like it's from some old lady in a fucking clear plastic bag with a fucking horse and buggy as the shit.
They just bagged
the sticker.
Bagged it against her will.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Rule King's supporting old labor since 1922. Free popcorn, though. Everybody loves free fucking popcorn.
Yeah,
even during COVID. Even during COVID, the popcorn line still is long.
But you can't even get the popcorn yourself now. I saw some
motherfucker reach in there.
They gotta put gloves on. Yeah, but you get yelled at. Because I tried to do it one time. They're like, put hand sanitizer on and put a glove on. I was like, okay, I mean, I can do that, but don't yell at me.
Just like shove your hand in there and fucking wiggle it around.
Contamination. I'll eat the rest of it. I don't care. I'll stand here for hours. I will eat popcorn.
I wonder how much money they make
all day
on that shit though, because they fill up a bag and be like $5.
Hey, their popcorn's dope, dude. It's called like
it's just popcorn.
It's called Blasto butter, dude. If you eat it, it's called Blasto butter. If you get the standard and you eat it out of the bag like a real Neanderthal, your hand will be covered in this artificial goo, and it's so good. It's so good.
The best popcorn we ever had was there at Madison. They had that popcorn seasoning. I still don't know what that is. It was just called popcorn seasoning. Remember that? They had snacks. They didn't have food at Madison Brewing Co.
Yeah.
They had the popcorn, and it was just in like a plastic fucking seasoning bottle and just said popcorn seasoning.
It's probably like half MSG and half salt.
I didn't give a fuck. It was delicious.
It was good.
Like I was licking the fucking little tray thing. I think we went back for like 6 times or some bullshit.
We were drunk, to be fair.
You were drunk. I was sober because I had to drive.
But you had 6 popcorns.
Yeah. It was free.
It was free.
You don't not take 6 popcorns if it's free.
I also had like a bunch of pretzel nuggets. The peanut butter filled pretzel nuggets, dude. If there's a tub of those,
it's perfect snack food.
If we're at a party,
it's my number 2 combos and then peanut butter pretzels.
Combo's too salty for me. If we're like
shut
snacking.
up, no, it's not.
I'll eat them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
No, I'll eat them.
What's your number 1 then?
Probably those.
No, it's not.
I can't contain myself. I'll eat the whole thing.
Okay, you'll eat a lot of stuff.
Are we talking about snack or like if we're at a party and there's something there? I'll eat the whole thing.
If there was a bowl of almonds, you'd eat them all.
Those? It's either those.
You're like a fucking rat.
Or if you make a cheese ball. If you make a cheese ball.
Yo, if you invite me to your birthday party and there's a fucking cheese ball, man, I'm eating
and those peanut butter filled pretzels.
I'm like a rat in a cage. I'll eat all your cheese ball.
Yep. Yeah. Despite all my rage, I'll eat all your pretzel nuggets.
I don't care what kind. I don't care if that cheese ball's got raisins in it. I'll fucking eat it.
No, I'll do a fruity cheese ball. I'm not doing that.
If you put fucking any kind of fruit
if you make your cheese ball with any kind of fruit, pineapple, cranberries, you're fucking crazy.
You know what I saw? You know what kind
You're fucking crazy.
You know what kind of sacrilegious shit that I saw? Matthew McConaughey has a TikTok, right? It's pretty good. His wife,
better than Tom Cruise.
His wife is trying to be like some like. I don't know. She's trying to fit in, basically. She's like a celebrity's wife. You know how they are. Anyway.
You know how they... No, I don't. Tell me.
Well, they don't do anything because they don't have to, right?
Is Tom Cruise married? He was.
We're talking about Matthew McConaughey. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, his wife is trying to, like, do recipes and shit now, okay? Well, it shows a picture of Matthew, of course, because you got to get the celeb in there so you get views. And he was trying this coleslaw, and he was mad that he hadn't had it in a long time. So she went through the recipe, right? She was like, you take a head of cabbage and fucking chop it up. And then you take apples. Coleslaw. He's making coleslaw. Apples! Cabbage and apples?
They live in... California. You have to.
They live in Texas, you fucking idiot! Apples! You're not feeding a horse or a fucking rat or a badger. Cabbage, apples, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of vinegar. That's it. A whole fucking head of cabbage. And you got 4 ounces of liquid in there. It's a 2-gallon bowl. And it's fucking just dry. It might as well just be lettuce.
This coleslaw ain't wet enough.
It's not. You put fruit in your coleslaw. Fucking fruit. Jesus Christ. There ain't no mayonnaise. No. And she was like, no mayonnaise in this coleslaw. It's like it's a bomb-ass recipe. You put fucking
no mayonnaise.
A little olive oil in there and some vinegar and fucking crisp apples.
What kind of apples?
Apples.
What kind?
Red ones. I don't fucking know. And he's like, oh, I had this in about 2 weeks, but I can't believe we went so long without it, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, oh, shit, I'm a fucking coleslaw man, goddammit. So we're going to watch this recipe. We're going to take a whole head of cabbage.
Hey, which would you prefer? Which would you prefer? That coleslaw or KFC?
What?
That coleslaw or KFC coleslaw?
KFC! Pre-proportioned shit in a bowl.
Fucking give it to
styrofoam bowl. Your fucking shredded ass fucking melts in your mouth type of shit. Not even cabbage, really. But you're saying, I'm cutting a whole head of cabbage. Cool. We're making coleslaw. All right. Then she put some red onion in it. Cool.
It's like, you should have reviewed that, but you should have stitched that in. All right, cabbage, cool. Yeah, can't have a good coleslaw with that cabbage. All right, we're going to do 2 red gala apples. What the fuck? Apples?
Yeah.
The hell you feeding, Peter Cottontail?
I don't know. It was fucked up because she was like cabbage and then red onion. And I was like, cool. And she's like, if you're not good at chopping, you get a mandolin. And she just kept bringing up the mandolin. And I'm like, all right, fucking mandolin. Let's
cut the core up. Throw that in there, too.
Cut it really thin. And then she's just like,
can't have good coleslaw without arsenic.
And she's like, we're going to take 2 apples. And I'm just like, we're making coleslaw, right? Not fucking bird food? Apples. I couldn't believe it.
All right, that's a wild one. Yeah.
Yeah. And then fucking 4 tablespoons of wet. That was it.
Of wet.
So it's basically
4 tablespoons of wet. How big was this cabbage?
Like a whole fucking head. A whole head. What do you mean how big was the cabbage? If you see a head of cabbage, it's fucking big. How big was this cabbage? You know how big cabbage is? Like a small watermelon.
Your standard ass cabbage.
A medium watermelon
with 2 goddamn apples in it.
Not half a cabbage. A whole fucking cabbage. This huge ass
the worst kind of apples.
Yeah. Red ones.
Put some Honeycrisp in there if you're gonna do that. You know what kind of sacrilegious shit.
That's what I mean. 4 tablespoons of wetness. And there's this dry ass fucking head of cabbage. There's like, the longer you leave it in the fridge, the better it gets. No, because it's gonna be cold cabbage. It's just lettuce. It's just green shit. It's not wet. It's not dry. It's just crispy and fucking tasteless. That's it. And you put fruit in it, you fucking sacrilegious shit. God. Some of the craziest shit I ever seen. And then she made it. She made it right. Continued in the video. She made the shit. Okay. And then she's like, okay, now we're going to do a different version. I'm just like, all right, we're going to do a different version. Whole head of cabbage, right? Cool. Onion, right? Cool. Apple. She put more apples in it. What the fuck else are you going to put in this other recipe? It's the same shit. 4 ounces of wet. Fucking 2 apples. 1 head of cabbage. What the fuck? It's the same recipe. You gotta put fucking raisins in it? Grapes? Fucking chia seeds? What the fuck? You put this goddamn shit? It's the same recipe!
So what'd she put in there other than onions?
I just told you! The same shit!
Just onion?
From a different angle! She was on the countertop. Now she's on the table. That's it. That was it.
So she went cabbage, apples, 4 ounces of wet.
4 ounces of wet. Maybe a little salt, maybe a little pepper. But you know, they're just like pepper, salt, but it's just like.
But then you go.
You crack two times on a pepper mill for a whole head of cabbage? The fuck is wrong with you? You can't even.
Where's the flavor?
You can't even taste it. There ain't nothing in there. You didn't put no fucking Lowry's, no fucking Fat Dan's, no Danos, nothing. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, okay, that's enough pepper. That's enough salt. What?
It's too spicy.
For what?
Too spicy.
That won't even cover the
I had 2 cracks of pepper in my coffee this morning.
Bullshit. All you fucking taste is dry. Dry cabbage and fucking strong-ass red onion. Okay, you're a rabbit.
Okay, so she made a whole nother bowl of coleslaw.
It was a different angle, yeah.
Whole nother bowl.
She made it here, and then she's like, okay, we're going to go on this one now.
Why didn't... So she wasted a whole nother head of cabbage and 2 more apples. And just put onion in it.
No, she did just making the same recipe.
Right, but she wasted a whole nother head of cabbage. Now she got 2 bowls of dry-ass cabbage.
Yeah. Who the fuck buys 2 heads of cabbage?
Somebody loves coleslaw.
I guess, but I'm just not like, oh, I really love cabbage. I'm going to buy 2 fucking... This isn't... Fuck, I'm not Charlie Bucket. I'm not fucking poor.
I'm not making a fucking cabbage soup.
I'm going to buy a bag of romaine.
If Charlie Bucket see you put those apples in that cabbage, be like, what the fuck? I haven't had fruit for 4 years.
He'd be like, what's an apple?
What are you doing?
He'd just be, what's an apple?
What's an apple?
I get a chocolate bar once a year. What's an apple?
I've seen olive oil one time.
Yeah.
I was window shopping.
Fuck.
Let's take a quick break.
Bless her heart. Jesus Christ. Hey everyone, just wanted to take a second to let you know about our official podcast store at thecummcast.com.
Go check it out today, everybody. We've got everything you can think of, from t-shirts, hoodies, stickers, organic tote bags, and even drinkware like coffee mugs and craft beer glasses. Go check it out today at thecummcast.com. Now let's get back into the episode.
All right, we're back.
All right, everybody, let's go ahead. Now that we have had a few minutes to calm down, let's get into some news articles and we'll close the show out for this week. So, a pastor's witchcraft book burning proceeds with Harry Potter and Twilight novels being destroyed. And this is a lot of people, and this is a big ass fire. So a pastor in the United States held a witchcraft, quote unquote, book burning with Harry Potter and Twilight novels among those targeted. That's
vampires. It's not witchcraft.
Yeah.
If anything, it's a cryptid.
So there's a video right here. That's an ad. So Greg Locke, head pastor at Global Vision Bible Church. That sounds like a cult.
Why does it sound like a prescription eyeglass company?
That sounds like a cult. Global Vision. We recycle. So led the book bonfire in Tennessee. So this was on Wednesday, February 2nd, stating that witchcraft and accused things must go. That's when the
accursed.
Huh?
Accursed things.
Oh, sorry, accursed.
Not accused things.
My bad. He's not even old. He looks like he's in his...
Did you hear him? He's like, throw them books in there, don't breathe it in, because the witchcraft will get you.
We got every kind of witchcraft, spell books, everything you can imagine. And this thing is full.
You have a Disney villains.
A lot of things. If you need to get rid of it, as much as you can get, just start throwing it in there.
This dude's like in his late 30s, early 40s.
I'll fuck my sister, but we're gonna burn all this fucking Medusa shit up in here.
Yeah, they're burning like Maleficent stuff.
Yeah.
And somebody's honking a damn train horn. Yeah, like they're burning like Maleficent stuff.
You got one trash can full of Disney villain stuff, and you're just throwing it in a fire.
Yeah, the real crime is burning all those good wood pallets. There's like 10 wood pallets on there you could have used to make furniture.
You know what they said? We can't be racist now, so we got to burn.
You know what's hilarious?
Stuff.
You know what's hilarious? We have watched about
A minute.
About a minute of this episode, and for about 20 seconds he was talking.
He's done.
So that means for 40 seconds, they threw the stuff in and then it's over.
You know what the fucked up shit is? That trash can's empty now. It took 10 seconds to burn Witchcraft.
It took them about 40 seconds to throw everything they had in the fire. Now you just gotta wait till these 10 wooden pallets burn for the next 12 hours.
It's not the 17th century, so we can't burn actual witches now. But what we're going to do is, we're going to take this Maleficent poster and we're going to throw it in this fire and it's going to make us feel better. Yeah. And Harry Potter, that fucking guy... We're going to throw his book in the fire, right?
Let me tell you, everything with the princesses, let me tell you, the devil makes snowmen talk. The devil makes snowmen talk. No snowman. Frosty the snowman? No, Jesus made Frosty. Jesus made Frosty.
Twilight is
the devil made Olaf.
Twilight is a sin. Vampires are getting in our schools and making our kids gay. That is what's happening today. We're going to take these Twilight books. Vampires aren't even real. They're a sin. You know what else should be thrown in that fire? The Bible. You know why? Bunch of witchcraft. Jesus walking on water. If that ain't witchcraft, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
Bam.
Yeah.
Speaking from the truth.
You think they went out... There was only one box of shit.
It was a trash can.
There was one like 15.
I saw one book and one poster going.
There was one. It wasn't a big trash. It's not a big trash can either. It's like a 15-gallon like kitchen trash can.
Yeah.
Do you think they just went to the Dollar General and got all this shit because they didn't have a big budget? They didn't take this shit from their kids.
No.
They probably just went and burnt just random shit. Like what? How big is it? $60? All right, get everything you can for $60.
How big is
burning it?
How big is our Global Vision Christian Church budget?
Global.
That's what it's called. What was it?
I know, Global Vision.
Global Vision.
It's called Global Vision.
Yeah, it sounds like a prescription eyeglass company.
You just killed 4 polar bears with your burning ceremony.
You did.
But like I said, you're already 40 seconds in. They're done throwing everything in the fire. Now you have to watch these wooden pallets. There's like 10 wooden pallets on. It's a big ass fire. Yeah. Now you have to wait 36 hours for this shit to go out. Or call the fire department and you get a bunch of water in.
You got a bunch of people from a church together to.
You got a couple cases of Ice Mountain to throw on there to put this son of a bitch out. That's the only way you're gonna be able to.
You know what's the devil? Bottled water. If you can't get water from that creek, then it is the devil. Witchcraft. Bottled water is witchcraft. How did they get it in there? How's ice made? Throw your freezer in. Jesus Christ.
Witch!
Not saying everybody.
Witch!
I'm not saying everybody fucks their sister in Tennessee, but this dude does. We can have sex with our fucking family, but witchcraft is a sin, and we're gonna throw it in the fire.
Yep.
Burn!
Did you know the devil? The devil makes this happen. The devil makes you when you put your hands underneath the hot water and then you put them underneath the cold water. Your hands don't get cold. The devil does that. The devil's in our water.
The devil was a vampire.
That's why you drink Ice Mountain.
The devil sucks your sin. He was a vampire. Throw him in the fire.
The devil's in the squirt cheese.
Werewolves are okay though, but vampires suck.
Werewolves are cool.
Werewolves are cool.
Hey,
man.
They should have had some Batman shit in there.
Something.
Because he's about to be the new Batman.
Yeah. Men, there are men, but there are no Batmen. We can't combine the races. Keep them separated.
Just bat is a race.
I mean, it's a race of animal.
Wait, it's a genus? Genus of animal. It's a genus.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Bestiality. Some say Batman.
I can't even spell genus, but we're gonna burn this book.
Yeah.
Magic cloaks? They only cloaks over your eyes. Throw it in the fire. But don't get too close now. You're gonna breathe in them demons. You're gonna breathe in this plastic dust. This plastic smoke. Fucking idiot. What a fucking idiot.
Banned from Twitter for sharing vaccine misinformation.
I'm surprised this guy knows how to work Twitter.
I mean, that's how he gets all these fucking people to a...
I thought it was called Tweeter, that's why I was on it.
That's how he gets all these people to a basic white Klan meeting.
Yeah.
A nerd Klan meeting.
Literally a Klan
They're all
meeting.
wearing hooded sweatshirts. That's
if they all put on sweatshirt hoods after this, I mean, I would not be surprised.
Could you imagine if, like, that?
No, not at all.
No, but could you imagine if the actual Ku Klux Klan was like, budget's pretty slim this year. We're just going to have to burn piñatas to hate on the Mexicans.
Go to your nearest Dollar General now.
All we can afford is these tortillas.
You ever burn a tortilla chip? They smell like shit when you burn them. Like if you catch them on fire, like if you lit a tortilla chip on fire, it smells pretty bad.
That's the thing, like they spent more time gathering trash to fucking start a fire than they did anything else.
Check this. So hundreds gathered in a Nashville suburb of Mount Juliet for the burning, whooping and tossing fantasy novels on fire.
Whoop!
Whoop! There it is. So, conspiracy theorist toting pastor. You're a conspiracy theorist, but you're burning fiction books. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Who has been banned on Twitter for sharing vaccine information, said at the burning that a church has a religious right to burn occultic materials that they deem are a threat to their religious, rights and freedoms and belief systems. All right. So a 12-year-old boy with a scar on his forehead gives you fucking PTSD. Okay, that's whatever.
Humpty Dumpty causes...
You know what you should have done? Just donate it to half-price books, you fucking Nazi.
Humpty Dumpty causes me PTSD when that little egg just falls off that wall. Jesus. Jesus.
In this picture of this fire, I see one book.
It didn't even make it.
It didn't even make it.
Go back up.
In a post on Instagram promoting the book burning, Locke said, "We have stuff coming in from all over that we will be burning. We're not playing games. Witchcraft and witchcraft and accursed things must go. In Acts 19, they brought their sorcery and demonism and burned it. We are all well aware. We are all well aware.
Can't even read. Let me do it. We are all well aware what we are stepping into. Bring it all. Stop allowing demonic influences into your home. I said it from the stage and I'm saying it here. Anything tied to Masonic Lodge needs to be destroyed. It's a satanic cult. No matter what your Mason or Master Mason, fish frying grandfather.
That's some KK shit? Master Mason?
Yeah.
No, Mason. It's like the Grand Masons. Like the pointed thing with
the fucking like actual,
like Mason, yeah,
like a true
the Freemasons.
Freemasons. So he's a fucking.
So he hates Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
So anything tied to the Masonic Lodge needs to be destroyed.
Wait, but matter what your Master Mason, fish frying godfather told you.
Grandfather.
Oh, grandfather.
Bring all your Harry Potter stuff. Laugh all you will, haters. I don't care. It's witchcraft. 100.
I mean, just
100.
I mean, there is witches in it, sir. So it technically is witchcraft. There is witchcraft in there. There's also like little people.
Emma Watson's an angel. All your Twilight books and movies that mess is full of spells, demonism, shapeshifting, and occultism. Bring tarot cards, Ouija birds. It's Ouija birds. Ouija birds.
Healing crystals, you're gonna throw rocks in a fire.
Those things are gonna blow up in your face. You're gonna have shrapnel.
Spell books. So you're telling me you're gonna go out and buy spell books, crystals, Ouija birds?
I don't know if you know, dummy, but crystals are expensive.
You're paying money to go buy this shit, and then you're going to burn it?
Yeah.
Somebody's contributing.
Idol statues? I don't have an idol statue, but I got my 4-year-old's bowling trophy.
So it says something about occultism. I have never seen more occultism than this shit right here. You see people in a field.
This is more sacrilegious than fucking apple coleslaw.
You see people in a field over a bonfire, and you're like, oh, they're not fucking killing themselves right now? Jesus. That is a cult, sir. Religious, that global...
Plot twist, they're gonna jump in the fire after they throw all the books and shit in.
Oh, God.
I don't want to support this guy. I'm just scrolling through his Instagram right now.
Can we watch that one?
You know, here's the thing. I will say this. He's not a bad-looking dude. He's not a bad-looking dude. Is he a fucking misguided piece of shit? 100%. But he's not a bad-looking dude.
Who the fuck has a beanie of
He's pretty young. He's probably in his late 30s, early 40s. He's not a bad-looking guy. Is he got a fucked up ideology? 100%. He got 25.6K views on this one video.
Yeah, the crazy.
How many followers? He got 214,000 followers?
Yeah.
It says... So he's an author, apparently. I'm not going to give his book name. Fuck that. Outspoken pastor, author... And he has his wife's tag handle on. God, I would fucking hate to be that lady.
Let's watch this one.
This one? Okay.
Here we go.
Light. Oh.
I'm trying to say it. I'm going to be passionate, so do not mistake my passion for
my passion.
Arrogance, because I'm going to say some things that...
That's 12 minutes long.
He commented on his own post. And it says
I hate that shit.
He commented on it. He's the first comment. He commented on his own post. It says, "We have ticked off the devil and we are not backing down."
And then somebody put muscles.
Yeah.
It needs to be said. So I want you to tune in. I want you to share this. I want you to go back and watch it. And I want
look at that one
around,
comment. God bless and protect you, gorgeous kingdom warrior.
It says courageous.
Whatever. No weapons formed against you will prosper in Jesus' mighty name.
I'm pretty sure a gun will do it. Pretty sure a gun kills just about everybody. But I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying.
When I say we are not bending to your demands.
Face down, ass up. That's the way you like them.
What?
He said we're not bending to your will. Face down, ass up. That's the way we like to vote. Oh. Yeah, okay. Anyway. He's about to say that he likes apples in his coleslaw. I guarantee it.
Shit, that's the devil. That's a sin right there. Jesus, you go to hell for putting any fruit in your coleslaw.
With no glitter, with no gold, we have literally been ministering deliverance to people every single day. They are driving to us from all over the country. They're coming to the church services, which are lasting more than 2 hours with the live stream off, because we're not trying to do this for our glory. This is for the glory of God that is rising amongst his people. People have been in my office. They just left 5 minutes ago.
I'm pretty sure Jesus said that you shouldn't. I'm pretty sure there's something in there where they say you shouldn't burn books. Books makes people educated.
I mean, you know who else burned books? The Nazis.
You know what's even funnier? on the post of the bonfire, the first words say, "Read this." It says, "Read this," and then the man writes a 4-paragraph post. This is like the most words I've ever seen on his. Instagram should limit this man's words on his post. 4 paragraphs. It would take 5 minutes solid just for an avid reader to read this post. And then
look, go back down. Like, while Locke thinks burning books contain ideas, he doesn't agree that this is a right. Many people compared this event to the book burnings that took place in Nazi Germany. That's what I just fucking said.
Yeah.
The Nazis did it. Except they actually threw books in there, not fucking 2 and 1 didn't make it.
They burned, the Nazis burned like thousands of books.
They burned actual history.
These guys burnt books for 40 seconds.
The thing is, like, the Nazis tried to burn, like, out history, and they tried to create their own.
Yeah.
He threw 1 Harry Potter book in there, and a fucking Maleficent poster, and was like, "This is the devil." So, yeah. This guy's dumb.
He's, yeah, very misguided. This is what gives other pastors a really bad name.
This fucking crazy.
Like, I know, you know.
This shit happened in Nashville, too.
Yeah, like other pastors, especially like worldwide churches and stuff like that. Fuck Joel Osteen. But other good pastors like that and other good churches.
They put that shit in the sandbox.
This shit gives other pastors a bad name.
They put that in a kid's sandbox? That's what it looks like, doesn't it? It looks like it's a sandbox.
Oh, that was at the elementary school playground. They got permission.
Got all these kids playing in these fucking ashes now.
Like it's a Holocaust. So the last few words of this article says, "This is not the first time Locke has made headlines for preaching controversial views. The right-wing pastor was recently condemned for stating that autistic children are possessed by the devil."
Wow.
But they're super smart at engineering. That kid can build a rocket ship to fucking Mars. You know what I mean? But the devil did it. The devil took us to the moon. So he said, "I'm telling you, your kid could be demonized and attacked by your doctor." Wait, tact, but your doctor calls it autism. Ain't no such diagnosis in the Bible.
That's because I didn't know better in the Bible. They still wore sandals every day.
This dude bangs his wife with a hole in the sheet, like old school. Old school weird. They can't see each other naked. This dude probably had, yeah, this dude's weird.
We fuck with the lights off.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just rape my pillow. There ain't no sin in a pillow. Only fluff.
Technically, you can't do that to a pillow because a pillow, it's just a pillow. It's an inanimate object.
Exactly.
Have sex with this pillow.
No witchcraft in a pillow. That's what I mean. Tempur-Pedic.
What was it? Eli Whitney was the devil. He invented the cotton gin. He's the devil. Clothes are the devil. Witchcraft. Witch.
Abercrombie and Fitch is the devil. I've said it. Come at me, bro.
Time and time again.
Time and time again. God. Jesus saves, and Harry Potter is a sin.
This is one of those dudes that's like, I'm washed in the blood of Jesus Christ. I can't get COVID. And then you just straight up get COVID.
Harry Potter's parents died, and he got a scar from it. And you're burning his book.
One of their services is just retaliation against COVID, and they just take turns coughing in each other's mouths.
I don't know.
God protects.
That's the thing. Like to them people, like everything's a sin. Like fucking, I don't even know.
Going to Walmart,
like the Avengers is a sin because it's not real. Technically not real. Santa's a sin. Santa is a sin. A fat man that sits in a mall is a sin. Shame him.
Yeah,
that shit.
Yeah.
The Christmas, they're going to be like, burn Santa's costumes.
Burn Santa. They're just going to throw Santa in there.
Flying reindeer are a sin. It's witchcraft. Burn the deer. Burn reindeer.
Yep.
Fucking idiot.
But they all had, cookies and coffee and...
I'm sure they had fun.
And tenderloins.
I'm sure
they had a great time.
I'm sure they had a great time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is it fucked up? 100%.
Sure did. Yeah. Get fucking R.R. Tolkien. Is that who did it?
That's Lord of the Rings.
J.K. Hoover? J.K. Rowling?
J.K. Rowling.
Yeah. If J.K. Rowling show up, beat your fucking ass.
No, she wouldn't.
So, she did? No, she's still alive.
No. Yeah, she's still alive.
Or she's kind of a bitch.
She had a bunch of racist remarks.
Like,
no, worse.
Oh, worse.
Like open. Yeah. This was a couple years ago.
So she would probably burn her own book, wouldn't she?
Probably. Probably. She's got enough money. She's good for the rest of her fucking life. Yeah. Let's be honest.
I hear she's writing another one, too. It's not even about Harry Potter. It's about some other shit.
Stupid.
Legends of Dobby.
fucking lame. Who the fuck gonna read that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Not me, because it's the devil.
Yeah.
All right, let's do one more and we'll get out of here. So this next article, Britain's oldest pub has been forced to close after
1,229 years.
Almost 1,230 years. And this is...
Ye Old Fighting Cock?
It's called Ye Old Fighting Cocks.
Why is it closing?
COVID. So it's...
What?
So, which is weird because when I was reading this article, I was just thinking to myself, if this is so... It's the oldest... It's like the oldest pub in the world. It's like the oldest pub bar in the world. It's 1,230 years old. It dates back to its doors opening in 793 AD, which is insane. And it's called Ye Old Fighting Cocks, but it said it had been forced into administration, which administration means that the owners basically go into debt so far that the banks have to take over to manage the finances to try to get it to not like go into just completely shut down.
I'm surprised it's not like a historical landmark and like it'll never close down. Like
that's what I'm saying.
The government just pays for it.
That's what I'm saying. So like many other businesses, Ye Old Fighting Cocks suffered over the COVID-19 pandemic and has been unable to survive despite trying everything to stay open. Which is weird because like open a GoFundMe. If you're like a year in or 6 months in it, like open up a GoFundMe. People can donate. You would make so much money just around the community around you for helping support them. For 1,200 years, you know what I mean?
But the thing is, like, maybe it's actually a huge dump. But it looks nice.
Yeah.
It really does.
But you could open a GoFundMe and be supported forever.
That's the thing, like, kids today don't care. Like, you think people actually care about that? They're just like, nah, I'll just fucking Uber Eats my
No,
shit.
This is awesome. If they open to
Oh, yeah, I'd love to go there.
If they open a GoFundMe or something, I would totally...
Is that a literal devil in their fucking...
No, So the owner posted a video on Facebook. But
he's got a fucking mask on.
I guess he didn't want his face shown in there or something like that. So making the tragic announcement, landlord of the St. Al's pub... Cummcast explained how he has been left heartbroken but took the opportunity to express his gratitude for playing a small part in its history. In the statement, which was issued on February 4th, Cummcast wrote, "It is with great sadness that I have to announce that today, after a sustained period of extremely challenging trading conditions, Yield Fighting Cocks has gone into administration," which, like I said, administration is like when the bank takes over and pays the bills and you're no longer the owner of it.
It even has like an old fireplace and shit.
But it even says over the past 2 years since COVID, it has been unprecedented for hospitality industry and have defeated all of us who has been trying our hardest to ensure this multi-award winning pub could continue trading into the future. So the thing is, Cheyenne actually told me that
trading,
creating business,
huh?
Different lingo. But the thing is, Cheyenne actually just told me that I think it was January. Britain just opened all of their pubs back up for the first time in 2 years. So you haven't been able to actually go into a pub and hang out. That's probably the reason why this place has suffered. But for the past 2 years, people can donate. GoFundMe online. GoFundMe is like a worldwide thing, or similar things in the UK like this. You've got to have some kind of funding system that the community around you can help you and rally around you and support you and get you out of debt and be able to run this. Like, they don't want to run it. They don't want anything from you. They just want to help you and keep this thing going. It's the
like
oldest,
I said, I'm surprised this thing isn't like a national...
This thing's probably the oldest thing in the world. The oldest pub of the world.
I mean, besides the world. But I'm surprised this thing isn't like a landmark and like the government doesn't take care of it.
Right. So before the pandemic hit, Cristo explained the escalating business rates and taxations we were managing meant trading conditions were extremely tough.
So the government's already fucking them.
Right. But we were unable to survive and we're following an exciting 5-year plan. Yeah. We were hopeful for the future. However, COVID basically devastated that.
COVID fucked everything.
Right. So he went on, speaking with sadness, "It goes without saying I am heartbroken. This pub has been so much more than a business to me, and I feel honored to have played a very small role." I'm pretty sure I read that already. Yeah. And the team and the workers there, they're losing their jobs too. And one person commented, "So sorry to hear this. You and the team breathe life back into ye old fighting cocks you gave us. Many more welcome and warmth that no other place could ever match. On the night of our engagement, you insisted on a special table, even though we were fully booked and shared our special day with us." So, like, this place was this place has been, like, packed. It's the oldest pub. It's probably the oldest bar ever. Mm-hmm. It's 1,230 years old. So, I mean, all these people are commenting in response. There's got to be some... People have rallied... People have rallied on, like, social media for dogs to get adopted. And all of the dogs in the shelter are gone because they all got homes within, like, 2 weeks. You can surely donate money to this pub and just gift it to the owners and so they can keep it going. People always have hard times. If 500 people gave $5, that's $2,500.
That's the thing. Like, it'll sit there empty until somebody else wants to buy it and reopen it back up.
But that's the thing. Like,
I'm sure it'll never die, but
yeah,
they don't own it anymore.
Or like if 5,000 people gave $1, that's $5,000. $5,000. However much they're in debt, I'm sure we can make up the difference. Have a charity.
I'm glad you can add.
Well, that's the thing. It's like people don't realize 5,000 people. You know how easy it would be to have 5,000 people go to a GoFundMe and give $1, just $1. That's it. It'd be so easy to do that. Everybody can give $1.
I don't know. One thing about COVID is it made a lot of people lazy. So nobody wants to do anything anymore. Nobody wants to go anywhere anymore. You can just order in and fucking stay home and not do a damn thing.
It just sucks because, yes, it's ruined a lot of independent businesses. And I mean, even here in the U.S., not just Not this Ye Old Fighting Cocks pub, not just this one, but like local businesses here where we live, in our town, in our community, in our country, every country. All these businesses have closed. One of the best burger places in our town where we live, they had to close because they just didn't reopen ever. And a brewery here in our community had to close because of like hard times and stuff like that. And people are still trying to find work. People to work, help work for them in the service.
Oh, there's
industry.
plenty of work.
Yeah, people are still trying to help. Still trying to get people to help them, like in the service industry, get work and all this. They just can't. Nobody wants to work anymore, and I don't know what the fuck happened. We just
TikTok.
I don't think that's it. You really can't make that money off of that much money off TikTok. You can.
Yes, you can.
It's 1%.
Everybody DoorDashes and shit.
It's basically 1%. 1% of people make money off of TikTok.
So many people DoorDash now.
But that's the thing. It's like 1% of people make money off of TikTok. 2% or 20% of people in professional sports and college athletes actually go to play professionally. The other 80% have to find a real fucking job and get a degree.
Well, that's the thing. Like, those people who went to the service industries and fucking worked at CVS and McDonald's and all that shit, they just DoorDash now. And they make their own hours and they make more than they ever would working anywhere else.
I don't know.
So it's good, but then we still have people that, I don't know.
It sucks because if you think about your entire life savings and your dream of like having a restaurant where you can cook food for your community.
I mean, that's the thing.
Gone.
Restaurants, like, it takes 2 years to even like build up income at a restaurant. You lose money for 2 years at shit like that, but
right.
It's whatever.
I just know that it's sad, and especially a thing like this. I mean, we don't have anything like this, especially in Indiana, or I'm sure we have something in the United States, but this thing is 793 AD. This thing dates back to where
dinosaurs.
People, not dinosaurs. This was like pre-colonial times. 1776.
Christopher Columbus.
America was founded in 1776.
Christopher Columbus ate coleslaw there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 1792. No, Columbus sailed in 1792. This was 1,000 years before that. 1,000 years. 793 AD.
Jesus is
1,000 years before Columbus pillaged and unconsensually had sex with a lot of people.
I don't even know what happened back then. Egyptian stuff?
793 was like early settler, not Moses, like early settlers in England, like old school. Like that's when like we started going, that's when Europeans started migrating to the US and all these other countries.
Let me look it up.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, this thing is so old, nobody knows what the fuck time that was. Nobody knows. It was probably the first, like they figured out how to produce alcohol and they opened up a little shack in their village and that's it. And it just stayed open the whole time. And they had cockfights in there. That's why they call it Ye Old Fighting Cocks. I mean, I would love to look up the history of this place. But like, go look up the history of this place. This is a almost 1,300-year-old building.
700 AD. The Chinese invent gunpowder.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, this is almost a 1,300-year-old establishment.
They had empires back then. This is when, like, empires were defeating empires. That kind of shit. Like fucking Attila the Hun kind of shit. Mulan. That kind of shit.
So, 700 AD in Europe. The Middle Ages. The Middle Ages is 700 AD in Europe. The Middle Ages or medieval. It was the medieval times.
Yeah.
Dragons and shit. Fucking Dragonheart.
William Wallace.
Yeah. It began with the fall of the Western Roman Empire. We beat the Romans.
Caesar.
Yeah. And merged into the Renaissance and the Age of Discovery. This is from 700 to 900 AD. This was born at the beginning. This is born at the beginning of the medieval times. This establishment. And we can't get any kind of funding for this place.
Yeah.
If they had a GoFundMe, I would donate to it. Because I want to see this place stay open. The same owners. I don't want anything. I just want this place to stay open. I mean, we got to keep shit like this alive. You know what I mean? Like,
keep it
national
alive.
Parks, everything. Like, everything that we have. Like, Alaska, Antarctica.
What happened to them?
That's why everybody's bitching about... I'm not going to try to get political, but I'm just going to say this. Everybody's bitching about gas prices going up here, and I'm sick of hearing it. You know why? Because Alaska's safe now. We quit drilling in the U.S. on the Alaskan pipeline. We probably still are a little bit, but we're not doing it as much. And we're buying it from other places like we used to. So gas goes up because it's taxed. And everybody's bitching about gas prices going up $1 that you can afford.
I saw where...
Well, hold on. That you can afford. But polar bears get to stay alive a little longer. Besides, global warming's fucking up everything. But we're not drilling on our own soil. We're not drilling in an area that has been untouched by most people, still is, for the longest fucking time. And people are bitching about gas going up $1.50.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
That's a lot.
Fuck off, dude. Quit driving so much. Ride a fucking bike. Walk.
It's snowing.
It's Alaska. It is Antarctica. It is all these places that people need to see.
Okay, PETA, calm down.
No, seriously. No, like it's legit. That's...
Yes, we know.
Okay. Well, you should. And if you don't, now you know.
I forget what I was even going to say.
It doesn't matter. Polar bears and penguins are alive for a little bit longer.
I mean, they have warm weather penguins. Those are the only ones we really need.
If you really care that much about the price of gas, just quit driving. Don't bitch about it.
Get an electric car.
Yeah, do that. I ain't doing that fucking electric shit.
I mean, it takes a lot to make electricity anyway, but whatever.
My wife's hairdryer ain't even electric. I just tell her to fucking wave her head around real fast.
Like one of them headbangers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Witch.
And apparently Harry Potter is fucking...
Witchcraft. Apparently riding a broom is
Kalamazoo.
Apparently riding a broom is Satanism.
That's what I heard. Witches are hot. Put a spell on me.
All right, let's close this thing out.
Okay. All right, everybody, that is the episode. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for downloading. Of course, we love the fuck out of you. We could not do this show without you. We appreciate you so much. Of course, go send us an email if you want to. If you don't, I don't really give a fuck. Leave us a rate and review on
if you really want to reach out, send us an email.
But they don't.
We would care if you did.
So if you want to leave us a rate and review on iTunes or whatever, just bump out the show. We do have a store. Go check that out. We are getting ready to add some new shit on there. If you want to help us out, go buy a sweater, a fucking bag, a glass. Doesn't matter. Whatever. Happy V-Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Hope you're all right.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Happy anti-Valentine's Day, whatever you're celebrating today. We love you guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for downloading. And don't forget to follow us on the Cummcast Facebook page, where we post clips of new episodes, links to all the new books and brews, merch, everything like that.
But nobody cares about Facebook, so follow us on Instagram.
I'm trying to build up this Facebook group, man. More people have Facebook. More people understand Facebook than Instagram.
More old people have Facebook.
That's fine. I'm going to build this Facebook group up. We're going to create the great pig milker army on Facebook.
From fucking 12 to dead. You're our demographic.
I'm bringing this Facebook page alive. So go follow us there, guys. It's free, and
Did you just say Facebook's free?
Yeah, it's free. What the fuck? What more can you ask for? It's free. But like I said, I do post links to new books and brews that we review on the show and all kinds of stuff like that if you ever want to check them out. And remember, when life gets hard and life gets you down,
and your slaw is too fucking dry,
keep that slaw wet and milk that fucking pig, everybody.
Peace!
We out.